learning letters and numbers and colors and shapes and math and rules and routine and structure, all good stuff. I'm a fan of learning. But most of that is done with just the brain in mind. We don't think about the mind methods for learning. So if we're learning letters and we're struggling, is someone also helping us learn to identify, understand, and express our emotions about that, our thoughts about that? When we get in trouble as a child, or when we are having a strong emotion as a child, does someone ask me how I feel in my body? Do we have body awareness? Sensations, images, feelings, thoughts, not so much. So now we have this opportunity to be like, holy cow, that's important stuff. That could make our lives a little bit easier if we tuned in and tracked it all along instead of letting things build up. Sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts. So especially for children, I do a lot of work 0 to 5, we ignore children's mental activity. We train them to focus outward, Both need to happen. And here's the thing, even if we don't ask children their feelings, their thoughts, their images, their sensations, they're telling us through their behavior, right? Kicking, biting, punching, spitting, withdrawing, selectively mute. They're telling us, internalizing and externalizing. They're telling us without being able to tell us. But the good news is if we create adults that understand that there is a mental interior landscape, they can be watching and detecting to try to interpret the behavior as mental activity. And not just try to shut down the form of the behavior, but see the child behind the behavior. Or if you work with adults, the adult behind the behavior. Okay. And again, children will tell you even if you don't ask. So a teacher was doing a lesson about whales. And she had done this lesson, and then she gave the students an opportunity to draw what they had learned in the lesson. And so this little girl was drawing, and the teacher walked by, and the teacher said, honey, why did you draw a whale eating a man? She said, oh, teacher, in Bible school, I learned that the whale swallowed Jonah to save him. And she goes, oh, honey, that's just a story. Whales don't eat people. And she paused, she looked confused, and she said, oh, well, when I get to heaven, I'll ask Jonah. And she said, well, wonder if Jonah didn't go to heaven. And the little girl said, then you can ask him. Oh!
Smart girl.
Mental activity. Probably got in trouble for that. I don't think she should.